Hello, welcome to Tiger Lilith Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. Hope everyone is well. This can be a reading for Aries placements, for Aries, and we're going to look at the new moon coming in December. The new moon in December, it's going to be December 3rd. And this is going to be a reading, just kind of seeing what energies are coming in for you with this new moon, what the universe is showing you to release, to let fade away, some seeds the universe is sowing for you. And if you are setting any intentions at this time, the new moon is a great time to do intention setting. So this spread can be helpful in seeing where you should set your intentions, or maybe giving you some ideas as to what direction to go with them. So let's see here, Aries. The first energy here, this is going to be what has faded away with the full moon. Funny, this card fell out while I was shuffling. It's the first one I picked. So it obviously wanted to make itself known. So what's fading away? Sense of victory. There might be something here that, what is fading away, a sense of victory. Six of Wands on its extreme can be a lot of ego and pride and kind of false victory feelings. So I kind of get the feeling what's happening here is that like an ego-driven desire to succeed and to be victorious is fading away. And if you don't feel that kind of energy has faded away, maybe a good place to look to set your intentions and things of that nature, Aries. Let's see, what is emerging into consciousness? So this is going to be an area that the universe, these are seeds that the universe is sowing. This is energy, the work, pardon me, this is the work the universe is doing behind closed doors. So we have the Seven of Pentacles for you here under what is emerging into consciousness with this new moon. Seven of Pentacles is looking, so presumably this person has planted this tree, right? This is this person's tree, and he is harvesting from what he has planted. Now, he's not harvesting the entirety of the tree because the entirety of what he planted isn't ready to be harvested yet. But he can use his discernment and look at what is ripe and ready to be picked from what he grew. So I think what's emerging into consciousness for you, Aries, and an area to kind of pay attention to is, what do you value? What is ready to be 6 and then a 7, right? So this, to me, there's progress here. It's like a flow. What is ready to be harvested? You had a victory, some kind, but now it's almost like time to focus again. This like victory and celebration time is over. And now it's back to, what do you value? What do you attribute worth to? I get that sense here, Aries. What seeds are you sowing consciously, Queen of Swords? So, yeah, you're becoming more clear. I get the sense that maybe there have been a lot of energy, there maybe were a lot of energies around you in this last moon phase in November, essentially. And well, the Six of Wands, again, usually victorious card, might have drained you a little bit, because this is really, these two cards are really kind of coming back to center. So I feel like energy is going to be slowing down for you a little bit here in the month of December. The new moon is also a great time to start something new. It's a good time to be spontaneous. We have a lot of very fresh energy available. So spontaneity and impulsive action are encouraged during this moon phase. And how can you create space for that impulsive spontaneity in your life? Here we have the Six of Cups. Again, interesting. How can you create spontaneity? By observing. The Six of Cups is about nostalgia. It could be the two kids playing here, but I really get the sense, especially with these two energies, that this is more where you are. This is how you can create clear space for something new in your life. Is honestly, the message I'm getting here is look back to what makes you happy. This could be childhood memories. Another way to make space in your life for spontaneity might actually be to put yourself around children. I usually don't get that message with the Six of Cups, but I'm kind of drawn to how, listfully this person is looking. It's almost like they want to be playful with the kids. It's maybe an energy of young, innocent play, vitality. Would open up the doors to something new coming in for you with this moon phase. How can you connect? Sorry if you can hear the train. How can you connect to the source of your power? Eight of Wands. Yeah. The Eight of Wands it's a card of movement, right? It's a card of sending out messages. This person is very much, they're confident. The wand is symbolizing a message, right? This is someone that has, if we look at it quite literally, 8 messages to send, and he's confidently throwing one out there to the world already. And this is, it's not necessarily a confident stance, but it's a trusting stance. This is a certain amount of trust in yourself and in the universe, right? This card is also an area of like how your outer and inner worlds are coming together, and how the connection of your outer world and your inner world is working for you right now. It might feel a little chaotic at the moment, but I don't think that's a bad thing at all, because I think it's progressing. I think that the connecting to the source of your power is sort of accepting and realizing that you might need a little more fiery and chaotic energy in your life than others do, right? You're an air sign, or pardon me, you're Aries, you're a fire sign. And fire signs tend to need more movement and more energy kind of going on than some other signs might. So I really get the feeling here that while these two cards are more contemplative and like getting you back to center, I feel like it's almost saying don't get too far into this contemplative state. Welcome some chaos and some movement into your life, right? And things will synchronize, because this is also a card of synchronicity. So I do feel like you're feeling very balanced in your home, or not your home life, but your outer world and your inner world. They probably feel like they're coming into balance. I think it has to do with those energies right there. Let's see, the ultimate guiding energy for this spread, we have the Chariot. So, quick movement. The Chariot is moving. It's movement. It's what I was just talking about, but this could also be literally moving homes. And I felt the pull to say home here instead of your outer world. So there might be something, Aries, a message here about moving, like actually moving into a new home. The Chariot is also the Chariot, she is going forward on this journey confidently, very much so. Even though the Chariot is a card of Cancer, which is a water sign, she is kind of holding what looks to be a wand. And you've got 6 of Wands and 8 of Wands here. Another thing I'm noticing, Aries, I'm going to say it because I'm noticing we have 6, 7, 6, 8, 7. It's almost like you're in the middle to end of a cycle. We'll see if any more of those numbers come up when we clarify here. But I almost feel like it's like there's a little 2 steps forward, 1 step back feel with this spread. I don't know what that means other than that's how it's coming out. Let's clarify here. I definitely feel like the overall message with like the Chariot being the kind of moon guiding card here is so yeah, I feel like it's very much encouraging movement. I don't think it's encouraging this kind of like sitting and contemplative, standing still energy. Because this is also about mastery and willpower and control. Let's see what happens when we clarify here, Aries. I'm not quite sure what to make with that Chariot card here. Okay. Let's see here. So let's clarify the 6 of Wands. What's faded away, or what is the universe trying to fade away for Aries? Okay. The 9 of Cups clarifies the 6 of Wands. And if this is something that faded away or something that needs to be released in a new moon ritual or anything like this, this might have to do... I'm getting more of the sense of a false victory, because the 9 of Cups is usually a wish fulfillment, a wish granted. She's kind of found the key to unlock herself, if you will, and her emotions so that they can flow. I almost feel like like you feel like that's what was happening, or that's what you wanted to happen, but it didn't. And that's perhaps where a sense of false victory came in, and that's why you're encouraging, or the universe is encouraging you, Aries, to set that energy free. Let's see what else here for the 7 of Pentacles. What is the universe, what kind of energy is the universe providing here? Whoa. Okay, we have Temperance coming out with the 7 of Pentacles. Temperance is Sagittarius's card. We're in Sagittarius season. It's been coming out a lot. But this is really about peace and harmony. If you look at the photo of this, right? This woman, there's one piece here. These are all pieces of a puzzle, and she's missing a piece, right? But she has to find which one fits. What piece of the puzzle is going to complete her? That's what the universe is sowing for you here with the 7 of Pentacles. It is, if you so choose, the universe is providing energy for you with this new moon to determine what you can harvest from what you have planted that's going to fit and make you feel complete at this time. I feel like that's, yeah, I think that's what's happening there, Aries. All right, and let's see, consciously, what seeds are you sowing, Aries? Where are you? Whoa. 8 of, okay, 8 of Swords. Clarifies the Queen of Swords. Whatever this this clarity is that you're sowing, an almost passive clarity, right? The Queen is not looking straight ahead. She's looking off to the side. You don't see her face. She's not showing you her face. You get to see her profile. And that's all that she's going to show you. And she's graceful, analytical, very independent, can definitely stand on her own. This is the intention, I think, here. You want this feeling of independence and kind of zen, right? She has a bonsai tree next to her, very zen. But it might come, the 8 of Swords is keeping yourself in a mental prison. So this clarity that you're seeking, this kind of independence and gracefulness and mental agility, really. It's almost like this this mental agility that you're going for is going to cause you to feel trapped in your own mental prison. I'm not sure why yet. Let's clarify the rest of the cards and see if we get any. It just, again, Aries, I'm getting the feeling that you're doing a little too much thinking. Like I was saying, like this is really encouraging movement. I think that this Queen of Swords energy, obviously it's good for you. If it's going to make you feel stuck, if thinking too much about clarity is going to make you feel unclear, then maybe that's not the right thing to be doing right now. I think is the, whoa, okay. How can you clear space for something new? Six of Cups with the Six of Swords. Yeah. Move away from anything that doesn't bring you pleasure, that is rocky, that is draining. This is a card of moving on, sometimes only temporarily, so you can gain a different perspective and then kind of come back to center. So, I mean, to me, that's a pretty clear message. How can you clear space for something new? Take a step back. Look at things from a different perspective. This also might have to do with looking at the past from a different perspective. Looking at play and innocence and childhood, sentimentality and nostalgia from a different perspective. Let's see here. An Aries, Eight of Wands. How can Aries connect to the source of their power here? Eight of Wands, clarified by the Ten of Cups. How can you connect to the source of your power? Okay, again, your inner and outer worlds, I think, are working pretty good here. The Ten of Cups is emotional stability and an emotional fulfillment more than anything else. But to me, if you're completely fulfilled emotionally, then there is a sense of emotional stability that already has to exist in order for you to feel fulfilled emotionally. Yeah, something is making you very happy, I think, in life. Something's very successful. And you feel very, filled up and accomplished by it. This is also accomplishment too. False victories. I feel like you had a false victory and you're headed to this is kind of a recalibration to get you back on the right track for a victory, a real victory that has to do with your own willpower and your control and your putting the pieces of the puzzle together. The Chariot can't move until all of the required pieces of the Chariot are there. If one of these horses is gone, the Chariot can't move. If the wheels are off the Chariot, it can't move. If you miss an axle, it can't move. If she is not driving this Chariot, it can move, but it's not going anywhere meaningful. Right? So this is really about having all of the pieces together and in the right order so that the Chariot can function appropriately and get you where you need to go. We have another one here, Temperance, putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Really feel like this is like a recalibration reading for you. This new moon is kind of really saying to get back in control, back in power, take a step back, figure out what this false victory was that you thought was going to be very fulfilling, and it wasn't, and it's okay. I don't see a lot of like sadness and despair here about it, but I think that you're in your head about it more than anything, Aries. I think that's what's going on. Whatever this was got in your head, and you're thinking too much. Thinking too much about it. And let's clarify the Chariot. There we go. The Empress clarifies the Chariot. Two really strong cards to end with, both major arcanas. as a guidance card, this to me is saying more than anything to trust yourself. Aries, trust that you know. The Empress knows everything she needs to know. And which is why she can just kind of bask in the glow of the night, because she knows everything she needs to know. She's content, happy, peaceful, fruitful, abundant, creative. So in a fruitful, abundant, creative, forward, moving energy, really think is the message here. Aries, let's see. As far as zodiac signs we've got present, Sagittarius has shown up here. We have the Empress, so the Venus energy, the Chariot, Cancer. So we have a Sagittarius, Cancer, or in your chart or in your energies. Your Venus placement might also be significant, or where Venus is right now in the sky. Overall, the one thing I notice more than anything really is the flow here of the numbers, like 6, 7. We have 3 6s here, 6, 6, and 6. We have 6, 7, 6, 8, 7. So that's what I meant by like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Even in the clarifying cards, 9, 8, 6, 10. So things feel scattered, and I think that's why these puzzles are here. This is your time to put it back together, right? Thanks so much for being here, Aries. Thank you for watching. Take care.